इस्लामाबाद में वफाकी वज़ीर ख़जाना मोहम्मद औरंगज़ेब तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे हैं, आइए आपको बराह रास्त दिखाते हैं।
Beginning of this year and late last year, I look at some of the chain analysis stuff which was coming through, and we can bury our head in the sand and it says it'll blow over. ये एक इशू है, एक चीज़ चल रही है, एक ट्रेंड चल रहा है, ये ख़त्म हो जाएगा. So I started following this from Q4 of last year, and अच्छा है बुरा है, but in any case you get these statistics from chain analysis, etc. And when you see 20 to 25 million citizens of this country participating in this activity in one form, shape or the other, कोई डबल कर रहा है, कोई बड़ा कर रहा है, कोई अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहा है, कोई लॉसेस कर रहा है, and then the volume discussion is up for discussion, whether it's X billion or Y billion. I don't want to go there. But the reality is, when 10 to 15% of the citizens of this country are participating, and mostly youth, the young and the restless who are sitting here in this room as well, you cannot ignore that. You cannot ignore that. And that was the genesis of the entire discussion, जहाँ से हमने शुरू किया कि अगर हम इसको acknowledge नहीं करेंगे कि this is something, and I kept on seeing where Pakistan is, number 10, number 7, and wherever now we are. So how can we ignore this? And therefore the leadership that LUMS has taken, and I appreciate there's some sponsor who has come in to set up this center of excellence at LUMS, which I think is fantastic and wonderful, because it's all about education and seminars like these, because that's how we're going to scale it up. Now, from my perspective as the Minister of Finance and Revenue, there was another angle, and that was the regulatory angle, because it's very clear that if a certain level of activity is happening, and happening at this scale, it's only a question of when, not if, that we are going to get into trouble as a country, as a sovereign again. In terms of KYC, AML, sanctions, transaction monitoring. बड़ी मुश्किल से 5-6 साल लगाकर हम ग्रे लिस्ट से निकले हैं. And this cannot be a cause to go back onto that situation. So इसमें there's an offensive element, there's an economic element, and there's a defensive element from a regulatory angle. So अगर मैं पहले बात करूं कि why I think this is an opportune moment for Pakistan to take this forward with your help. First are the economic drivers.
इस्लामाबाद में वफाकी वज़ीर ख़ज़ाना मोहम्मद औरंगज़ेब तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे.